what great persons say.
What they say, don't do.
Like what? Can you give an example?
Example, Krishna told to Arjuna, kill Ashwatthama. When Ashwatthama killed 5 sons of Draupadi, Pandavas. Then after Krishna and Arjuna, they caught him. Then Krishna told to Ashwatthama, kill him. He is a Arjuna. Yeah, Krishna told to Arjuna to kill him. If he is a Brahmin also, he is a Shastradhari, means he has a weapon, he is a Atatai. He killed in the sleeping time to the children, so he should be killed. He told this. There, Arjuna knows Krishna is Supreme Lord, and he is the everything. He knows in Bhagavad Gita, he knows these things. But he did not kill him. Then he bound him. And he brought after him to Yudhishthira, Pandavas are there. That is why he did not bound, he did not kill him. Because he is his son of Guru, Ashwatthama. Krishna, Dronacharya's Guru, was only son. And Krishna, what he did, his Guru's son has died. And to satisfy Guru, he brought from Yamulok
Sandipani
Muni. And already he dead, but he gave a same body with the same age, same boy he brought and he offered this. So he is my Guru's son. So what he told, ordered to Arjuna to kill him, it did not kill him. So Krishna became very happy that he had discrimination to understand. That's what he said, he did not do this according to the situation. So what they say, don't do.
That's very difficult to realize.
And that is the understand what when critical position come, when some contradiction come, how to come out from that. Then another verse told, what they do, don't do.
What they do, don't do.
Yes. So what you do, what they say, what they do, when both are together, you do.
What they say and what they do, if they are the same,
equal, same, then you do.
Then you do. Oh, very good, very sweet.
This is necessary to intelligence to discriminate, to do this.
So give some example, what they do, you should not do.
Yes. Mahadeva, he drank the poison.
Yes.
But you can't. If you can't, you will die.
People that always find some poison they can drink.
They can drink little, not like it. They will finish, they will not.
They drink poison to get intoxicated.
Intoxicated for a little relax. Otherwise they will finish.
Yes.
So this is it told Sukadeva Goswami to Parikshita Maharaj in Bhagavatam after Rasa Leela. This verse. He told Ishvaranang Vachah Satya Tatteva Acharit Kvachit Tesang Jatso Vacho Juktam Buddhiman Tat Samacharit. And after hearing the Rasa Leela, Krishna embraced with gopis, with others' wife, they have children, they married, to touch them, touch their body and dance with this, that. It is completely against our religion. And he is the Supreme Lord. He came to establish Dharma. And he has no anything desire for his enjoyment, nothing. He is Param Brahma, he is Aptakam. Why he did this? What is the necessary to do this? What is the purpose to do this? What is he has nothing to get anything. Paritranaya dharma sansthapanarthaya prasamaya itarasya cha. He came to establish dharma and destroy the adharma. Dharma sansthapanarthaya prasamaya itarasya cha avatinno hi anshena bhagavan jagadishwara. Jagadishwara, the supreme controller, supreme creator, with his associates, he appeared here for this purpose. He is coming for that purpose. But why he did this paradara abhiyamarsanam? This is too embarrassing. This is the losing dharma. This is adharma. That is heavy. No? Krishna's Leela, what he did this. Not only this, the Supreme Lord came and naked them, the gopis, take their cloth and doing this, all these things. Then he embraced with them and danced with them and this is what is this? And he put this question. Then in this verse he told, Sukadeva Goswami to understanding what is this purpose. Dharma vyatikramo dirdrusho isvaranancha sahasam tejiya sanganado saya vanne sarvabhujadata. Who is the creator? Who is the Supreme Lord? He can go beyond the dharma. He can do. How? Tejiya sanganado saya. Tejiya sanganado saya. Who are powerful, who has ability, that is not sin for him, guilty mistake for him. How? Banne sarva bhujo jatha. They like fire. Fire can burn anything. Dirty things, good things, pure things. But he is not affected by this dirty. Fire can burn this tool also. He is not affected by this tool. Sun appear, is looking everywhere, but he is not contaminated. Fire cannot contaminate. He can do this. But not for others. Tejaya sanganadosaya vannehe sarvo bhujo jatha. He gave this vanne sarva bhujo. Vanne the fire, is everything is eating, nothing there.
Very important instruction.
Kusala charite naisang iha swarthona vidyate. Who are doing everything for others' benefit, not for himself. Is no swartha, not for self-benefit. Is doing for others. No? Kusala charite naisang iha swarthona vidyate. No kusala kusalanyo. If there will be some problem, maybe he is doing best for others, maybe that sometimes become opposite. To do something bad effect come. He has nothing to affect by this. He will not affect because he is not doing for himself, he is doing for others' benefit. Maybe others' benefit he is doing or something, maybe reaction, maybe not good. But he will not affect by that. Because he has no any selfishness. Kusala saritengi naisam iha swarthana vidyate viparjayana va anartha kusala kusalanya ho. Viparjaya, if that will be maybe bad effect by doing this, but he will not affect himself by it. Because he is not doing for himself this. Then
that's a criteria. If somebody does something for Krishna sincerely, then he is also protected from the apparently negative environment it may come in.
If he really is pure, if he is doing for
really
this, he
pure.
will never affect by anything.
Right.
But if he has something selfness, then he will get some reaction. If he is pure,
If there's not enough therefore Prabhupada used the saying, you can catch the big fish, but don't get wet. That's exactly the
wet
problem.
means
Wet. You
don't go inside.
You can catch the big fish, but you cannot get wet.
If you go to
Then you're finished also.
that is, yes.
That is Prabhupada's saying for that.
This is in Bhagavatam.
It's a Bhagavatam verse, you can catch the big fish but don't get wet.
No, this is, they giving English quotation, but what we were discussing in Bhagavatam, this. So he told there, then the next verse he told, Ishwaranang Vachaha Satya, Ishwara, who are Ishwara. What they speak, everything is truth. But what they do, maybe sometime do, sometime not. Ishwaranang Vachaha Satya, Tatheva Acharito Kochit. They don't follow everything what they say. Tesang Svacho Juktam. To what they speak, what they do, Buddhiman Tata Swachari, intelligent, must see what they say, what they do, and do this, practice this. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has given this commentary, they got this verse to Arjuna's Krishna's this kill to Ashwasthama. He told this.
Very wonderful.
This is
Wonderful.
very deep meaning there.
Yes,
Very
yes.
highest philosophy
Yes,
there.
that Arjuna did not execute the order of Krishna, but pleased Krishna by doing. So, that is intimate.
So this is not ordinary, these meanings are there, deep meanings there to understand common.
Like this in
sense.
in Ramayana,
Yes.
every teaching has deep meanings.
Yes.
Nothing only, story.
Story, no. There everything is there. What they come, they do, Ishvara, Bhagavan, he is coming, everything is there, is meaning, and everything is for us nectar, and everything gives us profound knowledge to nourish our soul. But we have to go with with proper way to understanding, not to go superficially or for any other purpose to do this. Then we cannot get this deep realization.
Very nice. Now, another question. Why do great personalities worship Lord Shiva? Now, we see that even Lord Ramachandra sometimes worships Lord Shiva. And then his dead enemy, or Ravana, he's also worshipping Lord Shiva.
Kamsa also he was worshipping.
Kamsa also worshipping Lord Shiva.
Rangeswara Mahadeva there, Bhuteshwara there.
So why is this? What strange position Lord Shiva has, that he's worshipped by the Lord himself and by the demons who are averse to the Lord. Who can understand that? And then you get the Shaivites who say Lord Shiva is the highest.
Everything is right. Everything is right. There is deep meaning there. Krishna also worships Shiva, Durga. Gopis also worship Katyayani. And they go Indra, they are doing also this. Because this creation created by Supreme Lord, to how to go this Leela, he created everything. In Vibhuti Yoga, Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, Krishna told, I am among demons, I am Prahlada. Among the Rudranang, I am Shiva, he told. And he told also among the Pandavas, I am Arjuna. He told everything I am, he has spoken everything. So, everything is the cause of all causes is Krishna. And if we go to understanding Shiva and Vishnu and Brahma, in Bhagavatam 10th canto, this is Dwarika Lila, this question was put up to Sukadeva Goswami, Parikita Maharaj. Who are Shiva worshipping to Shiva? And if we say Krishna worshipping Shiva, it is okay. Krishna worshipping his devotees. Devotees worshipping Krishna, Krishna also worshipping his devotees.
Yes, that's easy to understand.
Easy to understand. That Shiva is a devotee, no? Shiva is also who give up everything. He has all power, but he give up everything. He is always chanting his name. So Narada also same. They are incarnations. Guna Avatara Shiva. Narada also Bhakti Avatara. Incarnation of Bhakti. So this is Leela. So it is going on for this is not against this, but for us, we do not go to understand, and we do not understand this, we make differences. Krishna, Shiva also one, Shiva Sampradaya, Vaishnava Sampradaya comes from Shiva. Vishnu Swami, Nimbarka, Sri Rudra, Brahma, Sanaka, the Sri Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, Shiva Sampradaya also there. So it is nothing there is enmity.
But the Rudra Sampradaya, it becomes the Vallabhacharya.
Vallabhacharya
is he Vishnu Swami's representative, is Vallabhacharya?
Yes.
So Vallabhacharya is Krishna devotee?
Yes.
So Rudra Sampradaya.
Krishna, Rudra also Krishna devotee.
So that means Lord Shiva does not start the Shiva Sampradaya.
Yes.
Also. What about the Shaiva Puranas and all these? When we say these Shaivites, they are not belonging to the four Sampradayas, or do they? Do the Shaivites belong to the four Sampradaya?
According to our
Vrindavan?
Vaishnava Sampradaya, there, who are we say Sava, Shaivites and Shaktas and Saurjat, Ganapati, all this they are thinking, they thought is Shiva is the supreme and Ganesha is supreme, Devi is supreme, they say this because of they want to fulfill their desires, so they worship them. They are also followers of them, and also Shiva give them fulfill their desires, material desires. And who Vaishnava Seva, another point, they have no self-desires, they wanted to serve Krishna. So, in this differences there to understand. If we say Krishna's devotees, but they have many desires, they are also not same standard. Material desires, if they have this, they are also same standard. So, but after some time, maybe they lose their desires, interest of desire, material desire, they also become pure by associated with pure devotees, pure Vaishnavas. So, everything is in one verse told, Sarvadeva Namaskaram Kesavam Pratigacchati. whom we are worshipping, doing sacrifice, we are also offer obeisances, everything is going to Krishna.
Yes.
Because all rivers go to
Ocean.
And when enter to ocean, then there will be no their identity. They lost their identity. So they went to Sagara. Sarvadeva namaskaram kesavam pratigacchati jatha nadyaha sagaram pratigacchati.
So the Guna avatar, Lord Shiva, he is actually one of the incarnations of the Supreme Lord.
Yeah.
Just like Vishnu avatar,
Yes.
Guna avatar is also another incarnation.
Yes. And among 24 incarnations there is written clearly. Three guna Saraja guna Brahma, Sattva guna Vishnu, Tama guna Shiva, they came. One is creating, one is sustaining, one is distracting. This is clearly told in Bhagavatam.
And the Jiva can become Shiva.
Jiva cannot be Shiva. Jiva cannot be Shiva, but if he do something, if Krishna wants, he can give this power to him. Otherwise, he cannot become like this, because he cannot. Jiva cannot be Shiva, cannot be Ishvara. But sometimes necessary Krishna give power to them to do.
Like we hear sometimes, Krishna appoints a Jiva to the seva of Lord Brahma.
That is...
I heard that.
That is... Krishna told to Hanuman in Valmiki Ramayana, he told he become next kalpa, he become Brahma.
Hanuman?
Yes.
Hanuman will become Brahma.
Yes.
But I think Hanuman is greater devotee than Lord Brahma himself.
But responsibility.
For responsibility. That's funny. So Hanuman can become Brahma. Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Bali become Indra. Krishna told you will next Manvantara you become Indra.
Acha. And so Shakti Avesh Avatar, that is special empowerment.
Yes.
But this special empowerment is temporary or is it permanent? If a jiva is becoming empowered as Shakti Avesha, then permanently he will stay as Shakti Avesha afterwards?
After finish this, then he become, if Pralaya will come, then they will go. If next Pralaya again come, then they will get. This is depend to Krishna.
So not necessarily he always will be a Shakti Avesha avatar.
No.
Special empowerment.
Maybe he can get more promotion.
More promotion. Very good, very good. But when the idea is that the jiva can become Shiva, I think Srila Maharaj mentioned that as a remote possibility.
If Krishna wants to make them, empower them, that is something there.
Then, because then Krishna makes the jiva almost on his own level.
He make him more than his level. He told me, my bhaktas are more than me. I stay inside their heart. I am eating with them, I am feeding to them also. He told this, my bhaktas, and they run under their control. He told Bhagavatam clearly told. So because he is Bhakta, he is Bhagavan.
That means the Lord has a lila,
Yeah, Leela, everything
where
is
he
Leela.
wants to be the servant of his bhakta.
Everything is Leela, everything is Leela. Without Leela, nothing is there. He created for Leela, he became more, he expanded him.
Srishti lila,
Srushti Leela, Nitya Leela, Anitya Leela, creating Leela, killing Leela, smiling Leela, everything is Leela. Leela. This Upanishad
also, excuse me, also World War lila.
Yes, it's big Leela.
World War is a lila of God.
Yes. Otherwise, how it become new? How it become new again? After distraction, everything become again new, fresh.
Oh my God. This was another nectar, pure nectar. This shows that this soul belongs to the Lord.
By this only few hairs.
Huh?
Only by this few hairs. Why don't we keep all hairs so Krishna can pull? Not only little.
Because then if you keep all hair, then you look like everybody else. But when you have Sika, then you understand, oh, he's Sevak.
This is like this. Actually, a Sikha, bandhan, we put nuts.
Yes.
When we chant mantra, this mantra power will exist in our memory, our mind. And Sikha, the hair, it will keep, not to go up. When who chant mantra make perfection, Purascharana, they say Purascharana also preaches. Then that time Sikhaya Bosat, Sikha Bandhana. You have to put this is necessary to do. When we do puja, we have to do this.
You have to tie the Sika.
Tie the Sikha. Because this power of mantra power spiritual, otherwise go away. Just like we control our senses, our mind, if we cannot control, then we lose. So we need control. Keep our thoughts. So this is necessary to the Sikha Bandhan, Sikha type. Women also like this. Women also they have to put
Tie the hair.
tie their head.
For the power of their mantra.
Mantra and the chastity. If they open this, they lose their control. Before, everyone ladies must, they cannot open their. Now maybe they change Western, this, that, they change something, but after marriage, this must they follow this principle. Draupadi could not do this because he promised. So Dusasana took her hair, no? So Draupadi keep open by Dusasana's blood, I will clean this. So that when Bhima killed to Dusasana, he took his hands from his body, take out, which because Bhima promised, by which because this left hand.
Take his heart.
Left his heart after that he took as a hand also. He told, which hand you brought to her hair, I will take out this heart. Then promised to Draupadi, I will take his blood to give you. So he did this in Mahabharata. He killed to Mahabharata to Dusasana. He took out his hand, and took this blood and put his Draupadi's head.
On Draupadi's hair?
Yeah. Then Draupadi tied his hair, took hair again normal.
Then she tied her hair?
Yes.
Before she didn't?
No. From this period, when Krishna came.
When they wanted to disrobe Draupadi,
Yes.
Until Dusasan was killed,
yes.
She was keeping the hair open.
Open.
And only with the blood of Dusasan she tied the hair again. This is Mahabharata?
Yes, Mahabharata.
Oh my God.
When Mahabharata, when Krishna went to make agreement, compromise with the Kauravas, when he was going to Kauravas, to give some villages something to compromise, not to going to war. Draupadi showed to this hair to Krishna. You see this. So Krishna went to actually to make the war, not to compromise actually. He want to go to make war. When they were discussing Krishna did not eat with them. Also Krishna when asked to why you don't give their portion to them. With this game you have taken him illegal way. Then Duryodhana became angry. Why they are asking? If they want, they can go to war. They are helpless. Why they are asking her, begging her like you? Then Krishna told, you are saying you have taken their kingdom with gambling with this illegal way. No, I have not. Why they came to play with us? I have not done anything wrong. Why they came? They put their own self, their kingdom to this. Then Krishna told, you gave poison to Bhima. You put them fire. You did this in their arena. Bhishma, Drona, or there in Krishna, the Karna, Dhritarashtra, all they are sitting there. He told, you are the sinful person.
You put the fire in the house.
Fire to them. You make this to Draupadi. You are gambling. How you did this with Draupadi? You are saying about the right things. Duryodhana became angry. He told, oh, we have to arrest this Krishna. And he arranged to arrest him, but how he can arrange? Krishna opened his
Virat
Rupa incarnation, then everything changed. Then he did not eat. He went to Vidura's place to eat. He did not take food with them. Then he came to arrange with this war to kill them also. So Sikha for the sadhus, Brahmins who are chanting mantra for spiritual practice, they need Sikha. Not for Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Sudras, but who are chanting Harinam, Gayatri. When we chant all this, we have to do this, otherwise we will lose. This is science there. Not someone, Krishna catch this day.
Hardly anybody ties Sikha these days.
Everyone.
The science there is scripture.
Everyone, Guru Maharaj. Everyone does.
They
don't. Maybe in our mission, they don't. All of them chant the Brahma Gayatri when they tight, but most of the people, everyone tights their Sikha.
This is the science for that. If you don't tie this, you lose. This is a mantra process. It is written there. In scripture written there. Sikha, you must do this. It is written there. So when I was there, I was reading these things. I found if you don't do this, you feel you are losing the power. if you are careful, really you careful for what happening, if you understand this, you can really understand what is missing. For they say this is for Krishna will take with this Sikha. This is not actually real. They say like this. Somebody say this is antenna. They say something like
Cosmic
this,
antenna.
joking for children like that. But really they don't know the science, tattva. Because nowadays the standards in Kali Yuga go down, they don't believe about mantra shakti, mantra power. They have no power to chanting, to make this. If we do japa, we must concentrate, otherwise you cannot get benefit. Mind must be concentrated there. So in Kali Yuga, it's very difficult to people to do these things. So they don't do this, the science is gone actually. They understand.
Yeah, because in the Vedic times. But what to do? This Mahamantra is the only way to reach Krishna, this Kali Yuga.
Mahamantra also is written in 10 aparadha, 1 aparadha is. If you don't keep your mind there,
Yes.
1 aparadha there.
Maharaj, what should be one's meditation while chanting japa?
What meditation? Our worship deities, worship Krishna, Radha Krishna.
But means like more concrete in their figure, in their service, in their lotus feet, in their lila, intimate lila.
Any what you want, any lila, any. Our is written Chaitanya Charitamrita Samandha Videha Prayojana Divyata Vrindavan Kalpadruma Jayatang Surato Pangur Mama Mandamatirigati Mat Sarvasya Padam Bujo Radha Madanamono Sri Divyata Vrindavan Kalpadrumada Sri Madaratnagara Singhasanastho Sri Radha Sri Govinda Devo Pristhadivi Sabhyamanu Smarami. I remember in this, meditating this. Sri Manara Sarasharambi Vansi Vatatatastita Karsana Venu Sunairi Gopi Gopinath Sri Stuno. This is written Chaitanya Charitamrita kill really. So we have to do this way, otherwise we keep actually what happened. We are preaching, already we surrendered there. So we have no other desires. So, we did not give importance to japa, because japa is not an important part of bhakti. Sankirtana is important part. Among 9 parts, in 64 parts japa is there. 9 parts is no japa there. Among 9, 5 parts is more important. Then among 5 is Sankirtana is important. So but same time, Sankirtana we cannot do always. How many times you can do? 1 hour, maybe 2 hours. But japa you can do more, because japa no need much energy. That's it. Like this, something is going on inside, remembrance going on.
Yes, and here I can make 2 questions. One, because if japa is not important, then why Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati established 64 rounds? Means like 7-8 hours chanting, or at least 6.
Bhaktisiddhanta did not put principle.
This is what they say. They have this even Bodhayan Maharaj, he always tells this story of Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj, that Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj say, "Oh Gurudev, I cannot chant my 64 rounds because you engage me in so many seva. I have only 4 hours to sleep," and then you say, "Okay, you sleep 2 hours less, but you have to complete your rounds."
So they, from Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur's disciples, they chant 64 rounds.
This is what the standards he wanted to give.
He is giving this standard?
His disciple Bodhayan Maharaj, he gives this. He tries to give.
Chant 64 hours?
He tells Brahmachari.
Else no. When he give initiation, he says this to do 64 hours.
I don't know
That
detail.
is, they don't know means.
No, he doesn't.
Eh?
He doesn't.
So what is the use? What they say, what they do, we must understand this properly. Sometimes they speak sometimes something, but they don't do this. Sometimes this is the necessary to bring to practical life. What they do, oh, he is saying this, but he is not doing this. And what is the meaning then? Why they say this? This is the reality there. That one who has not anything, any service, other service, this, that, they can chant 64 rounds. Mahaprabhu told always do 24 hours. Not it's told you do 64 hours or 30 hours. He never do tell this. He told always you do. Always think, always remember, always do. When you sleep, when you eat, when you do, always think Krishna. This was the real meaning there. Then come to practice. What we practice? What you japa, do japa. You do kirtan.
So this is my second question. Then you say, so kirtan is more important, but there is many ways of kirtan, no? Like they say, speaking, pravachan is kirtan.
This is kirtan.
This is also.
Sankirtan is different. Bahu we made the Nama Sankirtan, Lila Kirtan. We did kirtan, Sankirtan, no? Sankirtan and kirtan is different. Uchehi kirtan. When we speak loudly, kirtan. Anuchehi is slow, this is japa. Japa and kirtan. Then Sankirtan. Sankirtan is together, same standard, same people, same devotees with one understanding this, they do Sankirtan all. Now if you say Sankirtan became different meaning. If I saw this, they going to distribute prasad, so we are going to Sankirtan. They go to sell books, they say we are doing Sankirtan. Then they will miss. They cannot understand what is the meaning of Sankirtan.
They do want to make everything related to glorifying Krishna is Sankirtan.
What?
Everything related to glorifying Krishna is Sankirtan, some people think.
No.
This is the way we have used it over the years. But Vishnu Maharaj is making clear that Sang means a group together. And if the Sankirtan goes on, then the Leela of Lord Chaitanya, who started the Sankirtan movement, will also go on. But if we call selling incense, I'm going on Sankirtan, then we lose the spirit of Sankirtan, and in some countries you can see that Sankirtan doesn't exist anymore.
No, they will not understand what is the Sankirtan.
You know, they're selling books they call Sankirtan.
No,
but we call it in our place, like in our tradition, we call on the going together and chanting Harinam, going on Harinam. That's what we call, which is also deviation. Harinam means the name of Hari.
Yes.
So it's a deviation of the words.
Yes. If we deviate the word, then we lose scripture and we never understand what is the real word.
Then Sankirtan
So I agree with Vishnu Maharaj
Bhiksha.
that the word has to be clarified for the benefit of the devotees in the future. Sankirtan is congregational chanting. We did yesterday a little Sankirtan.
Yes, that is Sankirtan.
That is
You see, we do Sankirtan, they did Sankirtan. Also they play with plane. We do Hare Krishna, they say did. This is Sankirtan. This will purify to them. This is given, this is explained in scriptures. Hari Bhakti Vilasa, Bhakti Rasamrita, what is Sankirtan, what is
I
Kirtan.
tell you how it happened. In the beginning, Swami Maharaj, Prabhupada, he sent us to sing every day in the street. Every day group going out. And that was called going on Sankirtan.
Yeah, that is Sankirtan.
So that was Sankirtan. Then gradually they are singing less and distributing more books. In the beginning, 3 people were singing and 2 people were distributing books to those who look. But in the end, we have 10 people distributing books and nobody singing, but we still call it, we are going on Sankirtan. This is how it happened. Exactly. That's the way how it happened. So we lost the real essential meaning and we have to restore it now. Sankirtan only means congregational chanting, either on the street or even in the temple. It's also
any house, any problem?
In Harinam is a total deviation. When in South America we say we go on Harinam.
Yes, that is wrong. No, it's not totally wrong because we are chanting the Harinam. But
we are going to
in India they say Nagar Sankirtan. Means street Sankirtan. That's how we say in Gaudiya Math.
So what would you call
doing Naga Sankirtan?
What would you call selling books? Bhiksha?
Sankirtan.
What would you call selling books?
Selling books is selling books. Book is selling is business. If you want for money, you do this is business. But if you are going to distribute, means to teach to people, to preach that.
Maharaj, it's not business. A devotee who goes out and sells 20 books in a day, for example, then he comes back to the temple and he gives all the money to the temple. He was not doing business.
He is doing business, but he is giving the money to temple.
Yes, but this is a different category than business.
That is another point.
Business means
purpose is different.
Yes.
But business is business. If you go to make money, it is business.
Because those who sell books, they know you only sell books begging.
And if you go to beg...
One time I sell your book, you remember?
Yes.
I came to your place, I took your book and I gave book to all the devotees, said, come on, give donation, give donation.
That is different.
No, this is what book selling is for devotees. They are asking for donation. They are humble beggars. They are humble Vaishnava beggars for Guru and Krishna.
The word come book selling.
No, this is only...
he asked what?
Nobody sell a book. Maharaj,
I understand.
Maharaj, nobody buys any books. Our books are not interesting anybody.
No, I am saying what you
anybody
are. No, I am not saying you. I am not saying this, that. The question came, he asked.
He made the wrong question.
That is different. What he asked, I gave answer.
Yes, he made the wrong question.
What about book selling?
Because nobody is selling Krishna books. People don't buy Krishna books. They only give any donation for the books.
That is another.
Because of the smile of the devotee. Because he says, please, you take this book. My Guru want me to give this to you. Help us in printing. That's what our devotees do. Nobody is selling, hey, I have books. You want to buy a book?
No, but that's just playing with the words. Of course, no one is going to go like that.
It's not playing the words. It's the truth. I have been on Sankirtan for years. Nobody buys our books except when we beg them. It is a response to our begging. Please help and do and take. That is the whole. I tell you right now, we are in the Christmas marathon. And we have in South America maybe 100 devotees going out and distributing books all day. And all they do is begging people. There's no book selling going on.
Book distributing is different meaning. Selling is different meaning.
Yeah, he used just the wrong word.
Selling is business. Selling, buying is business. And distributing, there is a different meaning there.
It's very important because the only reason the devotees
go out... And donating is different meaning. Meaning is we are going through meaning with words. They gave us knowledge by this, that, to understanding. Because why I understood, when I was in Berlin, I am going every year, for many years I am going that. This is the boys, they were, when I was in old temple, then they go to sell packet food, prasadam. Then this is young, they are some girl also there. She told, I am going to Sankirtan. He told me, going to Sankirtan. You are going Sankirtan, I wanted to go also with Sankirtan, I think. Then what are you going? Then I asked, what are you going to Sankirtan? Then he told, we are going to Prasadam. Then by cycle, I think, they go to...
Selling little boats, sweet boats.
This is some...
Even the prasadam, when devotees give prasadam to people, the only reason people buy prasadam from the devotees is to help them as a response to their loving distribution. I mean, if I'm having a business and I'm selling bicycles, and people come and buying bicycles, that's a business. And if I, from the bicycle money I'm making, I'm going to the temple, give a donation, that is a donation, that's a different. I can't go, I'm going to my bicycle shop to do Sankirtan. That would be totally nonsense. But we already clarified, Sankirtan should only be used for congregational singing. But the spirit of distributing anything from the temple to collect for the temple donations to maintain the temple, this is a very humble, it is a very spiritual approach. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was Bhiksha. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was very pleased when somebody distributed 3 magazines of the Harmonist magazine. This is said somewhere. So he was so pleased. And our devotees by Bhiksha. Okay, then we call it Bhiksha. Bhiksha Dehi. Bhiksham Dehi, they say in the Bhiksham Dehi. So we have not introduced that Sanskrit word Bhiksha Dehi. We are going on Bhiksha. Very few devotees say that. I've heard it, but very few. But actually, it's called Bhiksha, right?
No, Bhiksha, no. Bhiksha.
Bhiksha. Bhiksha.
Bhi. Con H. Bhi. Con H. B-A.
Bhiksha.
Bhi.
But you don't need to say Bhiksha. They nowadays are...
One can also say...
No, I think it's very good. Because the devotees who go out and do this, they must understand we are doing something transcendental, traditional on behalf of our Gurudev. We are going to do Bhiksha. So it's very important. They should not think we are going out for selling or we are making money. No, we are going on Bhiksha. So this should be established. This is a very good outcome from our this morning conversation, that we understand any collection on behalf of Krishna is Bhiksha. Not if you take half of the money in your pocket. Then you only do half Bhiksha and half personal maintenance. But, for example, Maharaj, I have told devotees, you go on Bhiksha, but some of this money you utilize for your necessity. Maybe sick mother or something like that, no? And this is, I think nowadays that is also accepted in Gaudiya Math. That there's some personal benefit of the Bhiksha is for some devotees. At least I've seen that more or less has become the fashion. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We want the conclusion. The conclusion is Bhiksha. So that we will do transcendental Bhiksha. And when devotees give help to the temple in this way, they get purified. All glories to our Guru Varga, all glories to Vishnu Maharaj, all glories to the Sankirtan devotees who are doing Bhiksha all around the world on behalf of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada and his family. Nitai Prabhupada. Nitai.